Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are back to our channel, Boyko Poker. Today we will continue grind PLO Russian Cash 200, and I think I will look to the PLO 550 as well. Maybe I will add these tables to the stream with some interesting hands with big pots. So we change our layout. Our media manager and boss did a great job. So thank you a lot for it. For me, it looks nice, and we also have the heartbeats as well. Can you please say? Can you please write to the chat how is the sound and the music? Can you hear me? Can you see me? What's going on here at all? And I will start open the tables for our session. So just a few moments later. Let's see. So yesterday we played more than 3,000 hands together with PLO 200 and PLO 100, and the result with rake, like we minus the rake, so it was around 2,000 or some, maybe 100 or 1,200. So it was a plus, not actually sure for correct. And today we decided to play like 1 hour. Like after every hour, I will write the results for today's sessions, and in the end we'll check the graph, and we will make the short theory session in the end with the most interesting hands. So let's open the tables and let's give the action. So let's start with PLO 200, and then we'll see which other tables we will consider to add. PLO 100 to maybe 50, maybe both. So just a second, need to switch a little bit. Have to switch the table places. Just a bit here. Fold. And open the second table. Okay, so let's fold first table and try to make our tables in the right position. Something like this, I think folds as a standard folds. So there are 64 entries in PLO 200 rush at this point, and 90 players in the PLO 100. So maybe we'll add some tables from that as well, and one table maybe from PLO 50 to see how the pool is playing there as well. Just fold first table and standard other folds. Let's check the first table. Pretty quiet start for today. Let's rebet our nice double suited hand on the big blind, and let's bet small. And we take it down. Just fold kings on the second. And probably fold this ace queen 10 deuce on the fourth table. Could call, could 3-bet on the second. Let's peel. Let's open the kings on the fourth. Check back second table, and let's open the third one. So 4 ways on the first table. We should be pretty careful. It's a spot. Still checking on the fourth, and on the second we just folding. Trips 1. So fold the third table and the fourth as well. So let's add one table from the 100 and one table from 50. Just check the fields and understand how people playing there as well. And we will show some interesting spots. So we have trips on the second table. I will start with a check. Let's peel our queens on the fourth table. Let's put small. Yeah, we have to peel at least once here with queen, with stop pair and cut shot. Just fold on the turn. And pretty unfortunate to get this big race, but I think we can fold. Fold on the second and then first table as well. So Bombi Schmombi, second table, let's be in the focus to don't mess up how we can do pretty often. So let's be in the spot and try to hit nice flop. But the big blind gave a high price for it. But I think our hand is still could be calling. It's not too hard to play. The flops maybe hard, like now. So we have to see other actions after us. So let's check it. So the opponent just bought it, and let's check back the first table, and I think we have just fold our weak holdings. Let's raise jacks. Fold on the first table. So Bombi Schmombi. Let's be. Let's just fold. Not many we can do against this action. Let's peel on the third table with our connected hand. So we flop the wrap. And let's bet it. Just check the fourth table. Pretty loose prop bet on the turn from our opponent. Let's rebet double suited. Run down on the first. So we might a straight, but it's just the third, not straight. This is SPR 3.5, kinda close. Let's start with a check. And here I will just check it. It's like pretty hard to get called, and but easy to get the raise. So here we have a big spot on the below 50. So let's see. And here we have Bombi Schmombi. Fold, have a straight, so let's value bet the straight and check here as well. Just fold our bone aces in the peel of 550 and let's open sevens as well. Just peel queens. Have top set. Let's take another. So here we have a 3-bet spot, and I will just go with this one. 50%. Let's check raise for stable. And let's see. We lose, yeah? And let's just put on the 4 stable. It's our top set. Just peel the 3s on the second, and I will check raise. I will just put on this really draw heavy straight turn. So here we have a squeeze pot with kings in the peel of 50, aces on the first table, and we'll just pot call this rainbow 10-9-3 board. And we'll go just here and here as well. Let's go in twice. Can we hold on the second? Can we 3-1? Let's see. I believe not. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we hold. So we hold. Thank you. And check on the fourth table. Here we have just pot flop and then give up. So let's continue. Table 3, easy call pre-flop, and squeeze in the first one. Against 1/3, we will peel this. Other standard opens, I think we can bet this double suited. Strong backdoors. And I will continue barreling with I hope with equity, but it's not flush draw at least. And here I will actually fold, even it's kinda close. Let's fold. Queen 9, it could be with checks. So we might nuts flush on the second table, and it's pretty tough to get paid here on the river, so I will prefer just check this one. Yeah, so good check from us and nice play from our opponent. It's a boat. It's isolated game with double suited. Check 10. Checking other stuff, and let's switch to the PLO 200. Very nice board on the fourth table for our range. So let's bet it. And let's squeeze the second against shorty. So we saw before that this player likes to slow play, and that's why we will be more careful on the later streets. We'll bet small on the first and call it off the short. I think we have to fold with the checks against shorty on the third table. So we'll call the shorty on the first table, and I would fold against the small blind. Okay, 35%. It's enough. The price was good. I think we have to call with gut shot on the second. So we lose that spot. This hand will check after the session. So let's open the fourth table. Let's bet small here. Peel ace king to 7. So pick up on the fourth table. Small spot and easy fold against that size. So I think we have to fall our double suited ace queen. 7-3. Easy opens aces. Aces. So let's open just against spot. I think we can fold weak top pair on the flop, and we'll play check call on the second table. And probably check fold on the turn without spades against pot again on the third table. I will fold. Just try to get to the showdown with our ace. We lose against this queen. So here we have 3-bet spot on the below 100. Let's check the flop. And bet the river. This is the best card in the deck for our range. Opponent called pretty fast, so I will give up on the river. Unfortunately, he will fold this hand on the river. So consider the bet for bluff. Let's open the first table and let's take back our pillow 200 to the first table. So tables looks pretty tough at today, I would say. Many strong regulars. Haven't seen too many recreationals. I'm talking about below 100 Russian cash. So here is button set is pretty close. Let's start with a check with a call, and the second table just fold. Let's see. So it's like just check pot, and I will actually fold our button set without any support in 150 big blinds deep. And let's put the river on the fourth table. Let's open aces and king queen 9-4, 9-5. Just fold the second table. Beautiful hand on the third table is 7-7-4-4. I think we still have to fold this 7-6-6-3 with a 4. I would consider to call. King 10 9-7 is fine for opening. And I think we can peel this one, and at least peel one with an ace and backdoor nuts flush draw. 3-bet second table. I think against spot I will just fold here. On the second table, it's close decision. With a spade I would bet this one, but without. Against big bet I will just fold. Below 100 we have 3-bet pot, and I will just pot call this rainbow board. Let's take it back and just fold. So our friend from Morocco with a big blind. Let's start with checks the flop and checks the turn. Check call the fourth table, and we made a straight. The straight flush. Just check the second table and check back the first with aces. So on the third table we have a decision. I think it's more close to the fold without many nuts flush potential. So we have 4-bet here with an aces. And here we have the 4-bet as well. On the below 500, below 100. He leads small, we have a 10. The board is pretty bad. I think with the 10 we have to go. Okay, so 50% is more than enough. Yeah, almost dead on the turn. Unfortunately. Hello, Guppe. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the strip, Guppe 15. Nice to see you here. If you have any question, you are welcome. If the question will be like pretty long, so I will take the pause and I will give you answer. So right now we are playing 6 tables, 4 tables in PLO 200 Russian cash and 1 table in PLO 100 and 1 table in PLO 50. So give you a pretty hard situation on the second table. Can we find something interesting on the river? Not for us. And here we also have pretty tough spot. Yeah, not great, but I think we have to go. Just not so many money behind. So many big blinds. It's a bill of 50. Our opponents had 2 pairs. Is this your full-time job? Yes, it is. This is. I'm professional poker player for the last 7 years. 10. Do we lose? Probably yes. So let's fold the first one and let's back our PLO 200 and open the 4th table with double suited rundown. The sport is quite good for our range, so let's bet it. And we'll check the flop. The turn. Just give up. Let's bet the first table with nuts flush draw and try to get to the showdown with the king. Easy squeeze on the second table. We have to bluff with our tens now on the 3rd table. So yeah, the board kinda juicy. But I think with top pair we have to just not call. Nice results when they both folds. That's when you bet the 4th table. And I think we can get a short small value on other table. So let's open the kings and a brilliant hand on the 1st table. Kings on the 4th. I think this is just a call. And we flop 10 high, hearts, flush draw flop, so we don't have too many supports. We have backdoor flush draw. This is helpful some kind, but Against reasonable bet, we have just to fold. He would have the aces too often here. So yeah, just fold. So Guppy 15. Do you still study a lot of PLO? I'm still study PLO, and I believe I wouldn't never stop to do it when I'm playing professionally. So it's different period was in my career where some like was period where I studied more than I played, and now this time I try to get more volume of grinding and studied not so many, but still I always try to find time for this theory routine. And actually today in the end of the stream I will have around 30 minutes studying theory routine with like the most interesting hand for me from this stream, like these hands where I have like hard decision, and it's not kind of hard decision. I'm not know the right GTO decision, I would say. So I will check this on the I'm using PLO trainer right now, so I will check it there. So yeah, I think if you like, if I'm meaning that I am professional poker player, so like this studying is kinda it's kinda like a training for sportsmen. And actually sport and actually poker, it was always for me it was something like a sport. So I studying for be ready for battling, and I'm streaming PLO now. It's like 200 and 150 as well, just for understanding how the people playing there. But usually I'm playing PLO 500 plus, and the players from that stakes they are tough, and I have to be prepared for battling with them. So thank you for your question. So let's open our, and I think we'll open the queens for sure. Let's check the second table. So still pretty quiet start for today. Yesterday it was much more action start, but I think we will still pick up the nice spot. Yesterday in the end of the stream we played how much it was, around, I think it was close to 500 big blind spot, where we called down the opponent on the river, and he had just totally bluff. So we were pretty deep. So the third table is pretty interesting, but I think we have just to go with this, nothing else to do, and hope for the best. So 54% is nice equity to hold at this spot, and let's hold it on the river. Can we? I think we can. And we have, okay, so we won and we have quads here on the below 50. Just call the tens and we are with top set. So I think we can't switch our position. So we'll just raise and think against this action, just bot raise. This is the way. So let's go with this. And let's peel the second and fold the third. And let's put the rest of our chips to the middle with set of tens. Bet could check on the second table. So the John has a decision on the fourth table, and he called with nuts flush draw. So it become big spot. Let's see the river. Could we? Probably could. Let's take it down. Nice. It's always good feelings to win a big spots, and here on the below 100 we have 4-bet and he punched us. Yeah, I understand. Understand emotions. So we just pick up with our 4-bet with aces. So let's continue and just bought on the first table. Let's just fold 3-bet the fourth table. And just we need to fold against 4-bet. Fortunately, let's see the hand. So yeah, aces and kind of weak stuff on the left. But the weak stuff in PLO could win pretty often, you know. Just fold the second table without support, and here we have a top set in a really big, really deep stakes with button, and the turn is kinda isn't good, so let's check and see his decision. So he checks back, and I think we have a value bet on the river here. Now let's peel our first table. Kind of dicey. So we pick up pretty good spot here. And let's continue. This. Yeah, so this table is really close and harsh to. Mm, I will still check in and then see what the opponent does. So he bets half. I think we have peel at least one and then decide it's on the river. So we make two pair. He bets small. What is he like? He tried to rip the strip, so 4-7. For use, I think I would call it off. Nice. Yeah. We catch him. Catch him. Let's continue. So we pick up few pretty nice spots. Let's make our standard folds. And easy open on the fourth. I would fold on the first one. So here we have a set. Let's actually try to check raise it. Kinda. So opponents check back and now we faced spot sizing. I will just peel. Here on the peel of 50 with our super draw, I would raise and do we mate? Yes, we do. So we have this straight flush. Pretty good. And here I would bet. So like we got to the second straight, but how can we get the value? Unfortunately, we lose here against aces. I think we'll just check back and see what he has. His queen is flush draw. Looks standard. Let's switch these tables. And just fold. We have to fold short table as well. Easy open on this third one with aces, fold first table. Let's play check on the third table with overpair, nuts flush draw. Check the turn as well. We will check call it and check the river. So we have a 10 in our hand, which is good. But I still think we would fold this with our diamonds blockers. Could bet, could check on the force. Let's bet with a spade and take it down. Let's switch to the bill 200 again. Open the button on the third table. So we have top set. Let's check it back. And Thomas Poe is 4-betting us. So the flop is pretty bad for my range. Okay, so this is kinda can we? I think I will check back because he showed pretty and I will fold sevens with a check raise possibility. So here, yeah, with top set, it's we could easily see the quads in his range. So our nitty line makes some sense. So it feels thirsty. Let's drink the water. So Bombi Schmombi on the third one. Let's go. It's our beautiful Jack 983. Okay, so we flop something as well as on the second table, and now we are even stronger with nuts flush draw. So I will still check in the 6-way with my bottom two. So like we have a lot, but it's nothing to the nuts. And in 6-way, the nuts possibility is the key. So let's be passive. And so she just bought it in you know, in 5 players. In 5 players, I think I will just fold this. It's like everyone could have the nuts flush, and yeah, of course you could bluff with ace of hearts, but it would be hard again to call him on the river. It's so it just it was 9 high flush, I believe. So we have another tough spot, but I think we'll just fold. And let's see the action on the Bombi Schmombi pot. Fold the second as well as so here we can see pot on the flop from bottom, and everybody's folded. So nothing special. And on the pillow 100 we have nice aces. Let's 3-bet them, and even the board kinda bad, we can pot call against shorty. So yeah. So this is kinda close on the first table. I would peel it, but it's not kinda nice. And 2v1. Let's go, let's go. I believe yesterday this guy make this crazy bluff, so let's hold on the third table. Do we? Yes, we do. 3-bet first table and bet half pot. The turn is a brick, but I will prefer the check anyway. So against pot bet we have just folds. So we have pretty interesting spot in PL 50 against early position. And I will check call once at least and then decide it. So here, just check on this first table. So this is, yeah, it's kinda. I think we could call against this small weird sizing, but I would be careful. So false as a third one, and here it's have pretty nice blockers to bluff this one. But I still think I will fold it. And on the second I will bluff my 9. And it worked. It's some special feelings every time when you won with bluffs. So yeah, live something around 1 hour, and I think after 5-10 minutes we'll check the results and we'll see. So could call, could raise, I think against small sizing. Could raise the second table and easy value bet with. So we made the nuts with pre-draw. And our opponents unfortunately folded. Let's open the aces on the first table, on the second one, sorry. And you have just folds this on the fourth. Let's start with a check on the third table. I think we can fold already, so we could be dead against board. Let's continue checking. The second table, and let's Let's take back our 200 table. Fold here. Oops. So this king is a close one. I still prefer just peel on the bottom against middle position. So if we will face the check, I will bet this one. Is our overpair, flush draw, and straight draw. Let's open the and I will peel my double suited. So we made the top nuts board. So this is I think we have to fold on this first table because our opponent on the cutoff could easily have a lot of queens and kings, so it could be just that. And here we flopped the bottom set and this mid lows flop, and let's go with it. Just fold the second table. And so we go against aces, so we're in pretty good shape. Let's run it twice, okay? So we'll squeeze the aces on the other. Meanwhile, we have top set on the peel of 50 here. Let's start with the check on the second. And let's open aces here. Still checking. Checking everywhere. And I think we can just check fold. So our aces here. I would peel this bet with king queen. Yeah, so he had a wash. So could 3-bet our queens on the bottom. Switch the tables. Could raise. Could we call with this hand? This is interesting one. I think this decision, you can call, raise, ever you can do it, everything. Its opponent is pretty tight, so I think I will fold it. I will give him credit. Check in the first table. And this is kinda check call first one. Do we have check call on the check call second one? Do we have to check call on first one? Probably yes. So ace and gut shot. And I just fold on the river. Looks standard. So we are playing for around 1 hour. So let's check the graph and how many hands to be played for this time, and put it to the our today section. Let's just finish with other hands. Our aces. We'll go to the open. Have 3 pair. And we have top set. Let's bet full house and take as a short break to check the results. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to the chat. Before I check the results and back to the tables, it would be the best opportunity to give the answers for you. So we have just one table below 200 and easy peasy decision with nuts. Our opponent might fold. So let's check how we started today, and we'll continue our grind. I will open PokerCraft, and then we'll see. So Russian cash. Let's take first just below 200. So we played around 700 hands with $500 winning. And I believe yesterday somebody told me in the chat that the rake is close to the 13 or 14 big blinds. So let's see if we say 14 and we play 700. So it could be something around one buy-in. So if it's like 200, so 200 minus 500 minus 200, so it's around 330 on the below 200 Russian cash. So let's check one table below 100. So here we are in minus, and so minus 140, and rake plus $30 as well, so it's like 170. So it's 340 minus 170 is like 170 plus in total, and the last stuff 150. Maybe it could be easier just to go with all of this hands together. So minus 70, and I think it's around 80. So we plus around, let's check it together, I think around 100, I believe. Maybe even a little bit less. Let's check. Yeah, I think it could make sense if we paid all rakes. So let's add to why it is actually, let's add to our can't find how to add the result to the stream. Still bad with this all this hard 2 minutes. Nope. Oh, finally. Nice. And so I think around like 70, like 100. That will be 100 plus. Where do we have plus? So let's continue the session and then check the graphs later as well. So let's go to the tables. Let's open the aces on the second table. And interesting stuff. So let's 4-bet here, and here we'll just go all in. So our button set. We're in pretty good shape against. So here just pot against top 2. Let's run it twice. So we won first one. And one second one, and we as well take pretty nice pot on the first table in 4-bet pot. So good start after the short break. Good start, a good start. Let's continue. Easy squeeze here with the kings and ace. Fold other stuff and 3-bet the first table. SPR 6 and we are in position. We could check back and we have to peel our double suited and go with our check. On the first table, so good luck for us. We have 35% equity. Let's run it twice. And just check back on the fourth. Pretty bad turn for us on the. So we need only a jack. And it's not a jack. So we lose. We lose that one. But let's continue doing our best and accept the rest. So just fold the second table and we have openings on the third and fourth. So let's value bet our top pair with nuts flush draw on the third table. And kinda close pot on the turn. But I think we can pot. It's pretty hard for our opponent to raise this turn, and I think we have just check back, and we won. like even with top two pairs and flush draw, our opponent decided to call, and mostly it will be the right decision. There. So we have a squeeze on the second table, and the flop is kind of bad for our range. So let's start with a check. The ace is kind of good, but our opponents still easily have the straight there as well. So let's try to have a passive line this turn as well. And now we have a straight. So everybody checks. I would value bet my straight by myself. And take it down. So let's bet. Could bet, could check. Let's check. Let's bet on the turn. And let's spot on the river. On the first table, we could bet the flop and then barrel it. So opponent's calls with some kind of blockers, and just takes showdown on the first and moves to the pair. So yeah, I think that flop was better idea. Check the third table. Just peel the first one, and I think we have to call. And so this is interesting turn on the third table. Let's see what our opponent will does. Have to peel. I think I will just pot the third table. So kings and 9. And we take it down. This is a great result. So just fold the fourth table. And let's bet the. So here, just pot on the flop. I will just fold it already on the flop. And okay, so yeah, it was kinda close. It's the new hand. Easy open with aces, and standard folds on the others. Fold. So aces, aces, 4 aces, and we have possibility for 4 bet. against wrong B and again. Okay, so here it will be even multi-way. So the time for big banks, not the best flop, but we have to go on the first table. Oh, yeah, on the first one. Let's see. We are behind. Let's run it twice. Don't want it. I want it. And here we flopped everything, you know. Could we? No, so we lose both on the first table. And let's bet something on the second. Let's bet something. So our opponent's calls. What he can have. What he can have. Forgot to save. Welcome to the stream. Just a second. I will find the time to answer your question. Check deduce and it was fault and not close. Just a second. Yeah. It was thought it might be closer, but I'm rushed to just waking up. So good morning for you. I forgot to save. Yeah, I think it was the right decision. No, I would peel it if I would, if it was single 3-bet pot, but in the multi-way, kind of dicey. So here we have another crazy stuff and a beautiful flop for our double suited aces. Let's bet small and try to get action from more hands. Nope, just shorty go with us, and he has pretty reasonable equity. Marcus Prince, so good luck. Let's see. Twice. Okay, let's do it for you, friend. One pulse, I believe. Let's open the queens and let's switch to the money on the first table. Let's go. Let's start with a check on the second table. Our top pair and not cut shot. Pretty big bet, but we have to peel once. And this is kinda in 100 big blinds. I would just report this, but yeah, 150 big blinds deep, so let's take passive line, and now I wouldn't fold it for sure. So the third table, just let's start with a check. You have to check a lot on this board, so our opponent had like to pair on the turn. I don't think that he would call our check raise. Let's peel our top two. 3-bet pot. And then decide it on the turn, but I think on such draw heavy turn we can fold our to pair without flush draws. There are on a GT and 4-bet probability review might be range check. Just a second, forgot to save. So try to remember. What the hand are you talking about? GG. Yeah, it could be. So I think maybe it will be a nice idea to check this in the end of the session. Yeah, maybe I was mistaken there, which I'm doing pretty often. So like that kind of boards are pretty bad for 4 batters. So we bet in the first table. Just check back the turn. Pills the 8s on the first table. And just check first. Check. Many check. Yeah. Even without 2 8s, but without any relevant equity, just fold. Fold without not suit on the third table as well. And let's catch the good hand. Oh, another 4-bet spot, and let's sit down after I think 1 hour playing. Wasting, but staying up. So let's see. So still enjoys this section with 6 Russian cash tables. So we are playing for 200 and 100 and 150 PLO Russian cash. Let's peel once another table. So peel on the second. You playing solid? Oh, thank you. Do you play PLO as well? Forgot to shave. Just fold. And I think this is with a 5 I would 3-bet, but without just fold and easy squeeze with aces. So let's bet small on the flop and then decided. Pretty bad turn, not only because he would have a lot of queens, but because he would have a lot of jack 10 and kings as well. So let's start with a check on the turn and squeeze another hand on the third table. Just check and hope to showdown, but fortunately we faced a big bet, and I think I will just fold this. Meanwhile, we have chicken through on the flop, and I think I will just pot at this on the turn. We will go. I can imagine that the first player could possibly hit a straight, but this player should always bet it mostly on the flop. So yeah, he had another stuff. I think I will just pot call twice. Let's do it. Let's do it twice. Do we won? So we won both. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Chicken the first table. And let's bet small and try to get some value. Folds. We will open ace king 9 on the first table. And fold the rest. This is against early position. I still thinking that we have to call, and this triple aces, it's close. I think we can even consider folding, but especially in so deep. But I would check this in the end of the session how we had talked before. So we will make a theory session in the end. So if you want, you are welcome. We will play tables like 1.5 hours or more, and then let's peel once here. And then we'll check the most interesting by theory hands in the end. Check back the fourth table and check back our straight. Lose against flush. Here's kinda close, but I still pot, and I think I would fold against check raise. I was playing on global, but can't anymore because of my state. Not crazy about my other options, so I'm kinda in limbo. Yeah. Have you banned the poker in your state? Can you maybe play at least online live poker? So just standard folds, and this aces will go to the fold as well. Just fold the fourth table. And let's open this. I just learned that this kind of hand, like in 5-4-3, is strong enough even from the UTG. Let's bet small on the first table and try to steal this small pot against Marcus. So still standard folds, and we will open our double paired hand on the first table. Easy fold on the second one. And fold the third table. Let's open. the second table. Fold to force. So let's make our standard folds on most of the tables. So the pre-flop is the basis for the strategy. I'm trying to be I'm trying to put as much as I can attention to my pre-flop games. Let's bet our tens on the fourth table. And check first one with my checks. It's opened, double suited fives. Whoa! This is a quartz. Quartz. So let's start where you bet them. So you get peel. I would call our trips. One again is king. So let's bet big. The turn, okay. So I think our opponent could be strong. So let's take it. I still believe we have a nuts, but he's strong as well. It's standard cooler, but nice to be in the right side in the coolers. So let's rebet the Marcus. So we won kind of ticket to the pre-roll tournament. And with two pairs, two buttons. So I see your comment, just a second, forgot to save. Thank you for the conversation. I will find the time to read it. Just a little bit action right now. So check this one. Kind of don't remember the action, but let's start with a check. I can play live 2 hours driving round trip and see through coin poker. Okay, it's kind of this coin poker SCR, but the coin about to get worse and sources accounts. Yeah, what is actually I can't play from Denmark on the coin poker. What is your opinion about this platform? It was many promotions and many players try to show these platforms everywhere. What do you think about this coin poker? Let's open our sevens and double suited ace check as well. So we might top set. Let's try to bet it on the third table. Probably check and give up in the third table. this is so small size, you know. So let's peel this. Okay. it's it's nuts and just yeah, kinda interesting. Pretty loose pre-flop peel. In PLO, most of the hands has pretty good equity. Let's put small on the second table. And let's put the turn here as well. So after 20 minutes, I think something. Yeah, after 20 minutes, we will check the results for the last hour. How we are going for today. For our first hour, we won something around 100. So I try to calculate rake as well in my head. So it's not 100 correct, but something around it. Let's squeeze our nice connected ace king 10-5 on the first table against pretty loose cold color, yeah, how I remember. But I don't know his opening range, so we'll see. Have high suits, which is always good. Just fold on the second. Yeah, we have high suits, but our suits isn't suitable with the board this time, so just give up. Switch to another tables. So we made second nuts on the second table. Our opponent's checks. So he potted. It's kinda. He just insta pot, you know. So I would fold this one and we'll try to have stronger holdings for calling it down. Okay, so let's see the opinion about coin poker from Forgot to Shave. Let's still check our king top pair. They doing rake discount promos, then they doing to make huge rake increases. Okay. It's something like marketing promotions feels like, yeah. Huge rake increases, classic modern maneuver, yeah. Kinda. Get people to a platform, then when have enough of the market makes things terrible. Yeah, it's like it's kinda confused to hear it. But do you know, like maybe you know the rake there compared to the GG, because I'm still not understand correct how many rake I'm paying on the GG on these tables. Yesterday I had the guy in the chat. Oh, so it's just a second. Have kinda just check bet my this one, and I still think that I have peeled this even kinda aces heavy he would be. We have 40%. Let's run it twice if you want. So when the follower, okay, we made flush, but he had a top set. Could we fold? Nope. Fortunately. Hi Johnny, hi Johnny. So I might Discord for you, and just a second I finish with my thoughts to Forgot Shave. And he told like on the GG on these tables we are paying around 12, between 12 or 14 big blinds per 100. So I think it's something around. What is the rake on the eights? On the coin poker, sorry. What's your VPIP preflop 3-bet? I tried to play mostly close to the GTO stats. Of course, I have some like small exploits, even pre-flop. So I'm not actually sure correct about the right numbers, but I think it's something around 24 to 18. So like 24 VPIP and 18 pre-flop raise and 3-bet around 8, I think. So something close to this. If it's like here we always have the full tables, so yeah, sounds like this in the full tables mode. Just check my aces. So yeah, Johnny, we made Discord just yesterday for you as well, so you are welcome to sign it up. We will. So we just started to build our community. Actually, it could be a call, but community of people who like to play PLO, want to learn PLO, be better in this game, and maybe to understand a little bit more. I hope I can be helpful with your journey in this game. I really like the PLO, beautiful game. And if you want to watch me more often, if I'm not too boring for you, please follow me on the Twitch or Instagram and other stuff as well. Now we have a regular schedule for streaming, so we are gonna stream from Monday to Saturday from 1 p.m. till 4:30 p.m. So yeah, just welcome to the stream, and I hope we can make fun together, play the beautiful game of PLO. So could we? It's a bit small on the. I would just rip it in on the second table with my. We will check this hand actually in the PLO trainer and just bought in the. So bet turn. But I think with our gutter we still have to call it. Yeah, it's kinda annoying. I think we have to go execute have the straights. Yeah, much really often. So let's run it twice. But he could have another hands as well. So kinda close. Kinda close on the turn. Good to save. All I know is the G rake is super high, but it's hard to pinpoint. Yeah. The same for me. Of their reward system. Yeah, but yeah. These games always look soft, but I do know how beatable cross rake biggest enemy. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I actually want to. So usually I play regular tables, 500 and higher. But for stream, I think it's much more interactable to I play these fast tables, and let's bet our. And I want to see at least at some at some kindish normal distance, and at least 1,000 hands on the pure Russian cash. What result I can have here? Let's just show on the second table with our pair and flop. So we are ahead against the pair. Let's run it twice. This is kind of big. He don't want it twice. Okay. If you don't want, you will take. So lose this one. And let's open the nines. Just peel. So I think is it the same player where we just lose a big spot. So let's bet half with our top set. So he peels. Let's continue battle. And he fold, and easy fold on the bombi schmombi. Let's try to play aggressive our sixes on the first table. Just fold against full bet, unfortunately. So here in the multi-way I will just fold this open-ender, and with our nuts I will bet. And I think with redraw, interesting. Let's peel anyway, and maybe we could bluff the. Oh, this is kinda annoying. We'll raise. He just potted. Oh, this is such a bad. Such a bad. Kinda close decision. It's just pot on the fourth table and sink here. How many king jack he would have? Spiel on the third. So yeah, it could be just that, or we could chop it off with him. So I will fold. Let's bet small again on the fourth table. So open spills, and I think we will just check fold against this king as well. And let's bet our double suited stuff in the first table. bet. The third table with aces. Opens this king 10-8. So this is pretty dry board on the third table, but I still think I will start with check. Don't forget to check back sometimes kings here. King bets. Against this sizing I would peel once. So decided. Just fold on the peel on the second, and I think easy fold on the third table. Let's squeeze. The double suited connectors, and we need a flop. This is not our flop, unfortunately. So let's put the third one and just check fold. The fourth table with our gut shot. Not enough. Not enough. Aces on the third table. These kings easy fold, but here I think we can fold these kings. So we are in the Bombi Schmombi pot. It's k4 bet and just pot it. Choose a pair. Let's peel to not give the opportunity for our opponents to check races. Opponents just pot in 5-way. Against Bombi Schmombi, so let's fold it. But not anymore. So yeah, looks like we have some hand, but against higher flush draw we are in the bad shape. Meanwhile, we will go in here with straight. And against ready hand, we have something around close, but I'll just fold. And we lose here as well. So it's kind of hard 15 minutes period, but you know, it's if you look forward, it's just a short period of the time. This is in position against both players. I would peel, and otherwise I will consider to fold that hand. So let's 3-bet our double suited connectors in the third one and just check back. So we have to peel this. This is actually peel of 100 and just fold on the first table. So what if we flop bottom pair and open ender? Yeah. I don't think that is a big reason. Actually, this guy is so shorty, you know. So because he is so short, we could just go with this. So let's go and we are short as well. So let's bet half pot on first table. And okay, so we are even ahead. It's kinda great. Can we hold? Let's try. Do we? Yes, we do. So yeah, so we finally take something back. And let's try to get some value. Sour flush in the second. So do we need to open the queen for 4? I actually don't know. Just fold, just check back our checks. Bombi schmombi, below 100. Just fold. So we can peel these checks in the multi-way. And let's see. Yeah, I think we have easy call against this sizing. Nothing talking about here. We won again with our pro bet, so he continued to barreling. Let's call this one again, and then we'll decide it on the river. Hello, Veldhuis, if I'm saying it correct. What are your long-term results at PLO 200? Thank you for your question. I don't have kind of long-term data for Russian cash or fast tables at all. I just have some data on the regular tables, and it was maybe 2 years ago, so I remember it was close around 8 or 10 big blind per 100, and the distance was something. How much I win? I won around 20,000, so it should be 10,000 hands, wait, 100,000 hands. So yeah, I think on the regular tables with a kind of normal rake system, I could imagine between 5 to 8 big blinds. It was. What is now, I don't know, hard to say. And it also, I can track only stars and iPoker, like normal. And even with GG, like I start just understanding that I have this possibility with Pokercraft, but I still don't do it. So maybe I have to see. So just checking the Pokercraft and the cashier. Well, actually, maybe it's much easier to just check the cashier before the stream, and then after every hour check the cashier and see how much I add or lose there. It could be some idea. So I hope I gave the answer to your question. Veldhuis. Hard for me to pronounce it. Veldhuis. Let's bet small on the second. And do we get to call and to win? Nice one. So I think after 3 minutes we will make a break and we'll check the results in Pokercraft. Let's peel this connectors. It's good to imagine that this could be even a fault. Just check and probably check all on the river. On the river, on the turn, sorry. Let's just check all. So I really don't know what my results can be on these stakes and maybe this rake environment, but I want to try to figure it out. So I will play at least 100k. Maybe I will make some challenge for this if you would like to see. Actually, I want to ask what kind of stream do you prefer more? This fast tables or maybe regular tables where I would play 500 plus, yeah, mostly. And do you like to see this GG tables, or you would also like to see the other poker sites as well? So let's take a short break and to check the results. For this moment, I think we have to be in minus. Don't have big stacks at this moment. So let's see. Let's open the PokerCraft. And if you have any questions, I would really happy to give you answers in this pause moment. Okay, I'm not sure if it's possible to make profit at Russian Cash Pilot 200 at the tables. People are winning mostly from leaderboard and trade back. Yeah, I believe this is close to the truth. So I would also like calculate this rake back to the result. I'm living in Denmark, and here we have just a stable rake back system. We have 20% back, and that's it. And I believe this is kind of not the best what can be, but this is it what we have. And let's see, at least for 100k, what can I show on this text. So let's open the PokerCraft and see our second hour for today. Just a moment. So we will play the third hour after this, and then we will take the theory stuff for around 30 minutes. So PokerCraft, Russian cash, and let's take today's tables. We are on the 6th of Sam for today. Just check summary. Okay, so we are just running not too well, so we are plus 600 on EV and mine, and close to the zero on win-loss. So it's like zero, but with rake, and we are playing. Let's take our 200. Tables 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we have here. So 1,400. So it's like Let's give 14s big blind. Yeah, so it's like 140 for 10 and then 14 to the. So it's like one. It sounds like 170 big blinds. So it's like, okay, let's take 350 back in rake. And how much we play summary on this smaller stakes? Some 350. So let's take 450, I think, something around this, just to be kinda around. And let's write to our result minus 350 at all. So, yeah, sounds like this. And let's back to the tables. Sorry for this. Let's play our the last tower, and then we'll take the theory session. I think I need to learn how to make the theory session without delay. It would be more interesting how I understand it. So let's continue our grind. Folds. And let's see. Nice hand on the third table. Let's make the action with that one. And just pickups pre-flop. Against small 3-bet, I would peel our queens. And now it's even better price for us. So interested. I think I will just okay, so now it's the decision even more easier. I will just spot it here on the flop. No big deal. Let's go. Do we? So we're actually not in the best shape. Can we hold? Do we? Wow, so this is... Let's go. Let's go, let's go. And this is, yeah, pretty big one. This is kind of close spot. Just a mess. Was mathematic spot. I will call this backdoor flush draw, and I will check this in the Pila trainer in the end of the session. So I think it's close. And we won some tickets as well. This is a big pot. Let's rebet aces against shorty and fold all other stuffs. I think we have just pot, especially with a 10. Easy 3-bet against Weasel on the first table. And he folded. Let's continue our grind. I think it would be nice to add as well the volume of the hands that we are playing for. For today, for a day, okay, usually, and the long the time of the stream as well. So let's peel our tents, kinda close. And here, oh, you don't see this table. I will show you. Below 500. So, okay, so now we have tough spots. I still think we have to peel this tents, even it is not the best. I think we have just go with our aces here and check fold our tens. So yeah, just 30%. Not the best. It's probably the best turn in the deck. Can we get the best river in the deck? I believe yes. Yeah. So we did it. We did it. Boom, 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 boom. Just check. Let's start with your bet. Just check raise. He'll at least once, and so he checks. So let's make our price. So he just folded. Is a 3-bet and peels this one as well on the third table. I think can. I would fold this week. Last row is queens, and we'll check raise if we can on the third table. Let's peel our top pair here and try to check raise again. Even it's kinda close. So we might top to the first one, and we have to check and probably check fold against big sizing. The third table, but fortunately we get to the showdown. Just check fourth table, and I need to go back below 200. I think it would be interesting for you. So we might straight, but I still think we have to check it and try to check raise. So our opponent check back. So let's try to check raise. Okay, actually then now it's like two straights. So let's spot it. I think he wouldn't value bet even top 2 at this run outs. So let's try to value bet by ourselves. Just check and trace the sub table. I think we have just a default here. Can bet, can check. Let's check on the second, and I think we have to 3 bets. Is double suited ace. The board is kinda tough for our range. So let's play passive as we have to do as usual. So opponents bet on the pretty large size. So we have 2 pair and gut shot without flush draw. This is already close, especially with one guy behind us. So I think I'll just fold this. Yeah, it was a good decision. Let's see. Okay, so we have a quartz on the pillow 500. 500 pillow 50, excuse me. Let's bet our set anyway. So they showed kind of interesting stuff, and we would be ahead in there. Okay, I think even if we will call and that guy shoved, we have to fold anyway. So now let's just put it on the sub table. And small bet on the force with squats. We get one call. Okay. uh, this is funny. This is funny to have to get. Okay, so he actually is the queens. What's going on here? Let's twice. How is working? He just showed with the other board. Like top board against quartz. Folds this stuff. And I think we have to pull just a queen on the. So we have another ticket. Tickets. We have many tickets. I think good. Let's rebut this one and let's open other stuff. I think we have bet and probably fold if he shows with our ace. But likely for us he doesn't. Here we have top 2. And I think we can check back the turn. Just peel the ace queen double suited. Try to get the showdowns. Just fold the gut shot. So the third part, the third hour is going much active, and with more interesting hands. Is it actually different rec on GG between different stakes? For example, on below 200 and below 50. Can anyone write it or explain how it works? I would be appreciated. Let's bet our queens in the below 50. And I think we still could bet range here. Even this board is bad for our hand. So just check and try to get the showdown. So we get to the showdown, but lose to the two pairs. Let's try back. Okay, so here we can see how long are we live. So here actually just peels this. So we are live for 2 hours and 24 minutes. Yeah, it's looks like kinda true. Just checks and raise the kings. So here we could bet by ourselves or just check raise. Spot it. And then decided and we'll check raise our straight on the third table. Even in such deep stakes. And just bought the fourth table. Here is kinda close without any redraw, but I still think we could peel. So 3 pairs. Let's just peel. Yeah, it was pretty nice that we didn't give up on the turn. So let's peel our queens here. And we have a top set. Not anymore. And here I think I would actually fold it. Kinda close. Just peel one time on the fourth table. And the price is okay of $2. Let's give the music again. We have the action on the third table, so let's rebet. And we have to fold in the second one. Pretty standard. Let's open fives. And let's go. Aces. What we can do. Oh, thank you for following. Thank you for following me. I'm really appreciated for it. And it's really motivated to continue streaming. Do we lose here? Just want to check who was that. So hi HVS. Thank you and welcome to the team. So we made the board here. Let's bet it. So you are the third, how it's correct in English, 13. So 13, 30 follower jubileum. Thank you for it. Just fold this one and let's 4-bet on another table here. Let's 3-bet on chicks as well. So the followers always motivated. I don't know how it's kind of psychologically stuff. It's like the people like what are you doing on in front of camera or just in the tables. Just fold first one. And here we will go with our aces on the 4th table. Let's bet small. So we have 30 minutes more of playing the tables, and then we'll go to our theory stuff of today's hands. This is kinda annoying. River on the 3rd table. So let's check. And so we kinda lose for many straights. Queen 8, 7, 8. And he think I can wait at least for one straight blocker there. So let's spot our top 2, and I think we even could bet the flop. I just missed. Oh, thank you, hi VC. Thank you for kind words. So here we bet the turn and we get the raise. Just peel once and then decide it. So we won. Pretty aggressive stuff. So the viewers and followers are the best motivation to stream. And it's also kind of some socialization. So if you have any question I would like to answer for you, you're welcome. We are playing 4 tables PLO 200 Russian cash and 1 table of 100 and 1 table of PLO 150 as the Russian cash as well. So we after 2 hours we are minus $350. We also try to calculate it with rake. So let's check what we will have in the end after 30 minutes. Just check back and let's bet small on the 4th table. So we can peel our King high connector. Let's bet, not so strong. And just fold this one. So let's take some money here as well. Standard folds. And have a decision until 50 if the guy will bet. Have a boat in the river. But let's see. Okay, so he had a flush. And you take it down. Let's peel our wrap. And here I would bet small and go with a shorty and fold against the big. This is kinda. It's just because we are so low, I can't win on the showdown. Let's bluff the most terrible hand, but let's do it anyway. Get called by flush. So it's kinda. You want pretty nice spot on the third table. And let's just check back our top pair on the fourth table. We can value bet the trips. Standard. And we have to fold the river against spot bet. Look standard again. So let's fold the first table. Continue grinding another ones. Let's peel double suited queens. Let's cut off. And open this king. And we will call 3-bet. It kinda interesting flop. SPR. Just peel the flop here and with a nut. Let's just peel. Peel the third table as well. And I think we have still call with our open-ender. This is kinda close. And I think actually that I want to bluff it. Insta call, fortunately, with kings. And let's just check the first table we won against this queen. So here I think we have just show this hand is kinda close to between calling and raising. Let's check this one in the end. So good luck for us. Okay, so his call is pretty loose against raise. Let's check raise our top set on the flop. And let's try to win the Force table, we did it. So now we should probably just check all the first table. And let's coming flush. So just check and decide it. So this guy probably shouldn't have an aces. I will. Without spade, I would just fold. So here with middle set. Now we have second nuts. I think I will just rip it in. So if he has on top, if he has the nuts, so we will lose anyway. Likely he don't insta call, or maybe he slow roll us. Nope. He doesn't slow roll. Let's. Oh. So meanwhile, let's open the queens. And they have the bottom set here on the pillow 100. So let's try to check raise it. Queen 7-7 will go just to the mark. Here we will just go with this. Okay, not anymore. Let's just put it and hope to win. Let's rebut this. And let's check our aces on the third table. So we have 83. I believe we lose, yeah, so we lose. We lose. Let's peel, fortunately. Got it in the river. A few losing spots, but don't mind. Let's continue. Let's continue for 20 minutes more. Just fold here. And this one as well. We have open. These are the first two tables. Thinking can bet our got shot in the second. Here we have pair. So many support. Oh, I think I have to bet. Check is fine as well. Could bet, could check this hand. Let's put it. And against 1/3 I will keep. So he had a 6. Oh, this one's close, between open and raise. Let's just check back our second nuts flush draw. Still check back and try get the river. think it's pretty standard call. So we won. That's when you bet pair on the first table. And check it through. Bombi Schmombi. Third table. Have threes. So let's see. How can we just fold? That's all what we can to do there. And aces. Let's go, let's go. Aces, aces. Always good. Jacks too weak, especially triple suited, especially against open and 3-bet. So let's continue grind. Something wrong with internet, I think. What? I'll just fold this one. This is could be 3-bet against deep stack. I'm not sure against shorty, but we'll check this one later. Let's bet our top two and it's bet small, and actually what it's bet small. And I don't know how I call against any of them, especially now. Yeah, I think I will just fold this one. Interesting to see. Do we have any? So yeah, the turn was kind of nice for our hand. Let's see the river, and we will lose for both of them, and easy pot on the second table. So here we have a board. And we get called by flush. Not nice, but we'll go. Oh, against. So we are dead. So like even ace doesn't help, so we need runner boat. Suddenly just fold kings, and I will check the kings as well in the training session. So yeah, that was kinda cooler. Can't do anything there. Let's open our double suited stuff. Just check on the flop. And let's bet the third table and just keep up with our gut shot. So against this sizing, it's kinda close. Check back the first table. And try to get the showdown. On the second, on the third table. Just fold on the force. So 7 will go to the action. 7 will go, and here we have both. We have middle. Have set of 8s. Just have set of 8s. We face the show. I believe we lose. Yeah. Happened. And let's check it. And check folds, second table. Here we have strong action as a PLO 550. I think we have still just a call and go from it. So the abuse is dicey. The deuce. The ace have to call still is our top. Top pair and top kicker. Opponent's insta check, but I don't think so that we will when you bet this. So let's just check it back. Try to win. Nope. Not today. Check back. Second table. So yes, it was dangerous river. For sure. Spiel a skin to 9. Play it in the big blind. Looks standard without any equity. Let's check it. So we hit the ace on the river. I still think we'll just go to the check and get to the showdown. Yeah, we won. Pretty nice. So 10 minutes more for our tables today. And we will stop the session of playing and then switch to the PLO trainer and results as well. So let's open the second one. Just check call, I believe. We made is not straight, but flush is possible. So just check and try to get to the showdown. The fold on the second table, maybe even pre-flop, I think. So we have, meanwhile, we have action on the pillar 50. With our aces, and here we have aces as well. So let's play them aggressive. Let's take the flop against the player from the gone comp, or he considered to fold it. Let's see. So he folded, yeah. So not too many action. Let's take back our beautiful 200. Let's block in bet. Easy open in the short, and we have the bomby pot. On the PL of 100. So yeah, go to fight for it. Starting with a beep, and this is price I accept. So we flop top 2. Let's try to check raise it. If we can. Unfortunately not. It's pretty strange spot. I decided to check even on the river. So we could get check raised easily there. And we won against this check on the Bombi Shmombi. Finally we won at least one of these spots. Just fold the first table. Continue grinding for the last 5 minutes. So today is pretty quiet session, I would say. Standard hands and was few interesting ones, but yesterday's action was much crazy, I would say, than today. Let's build this one, and again I will check this in the pillow trainer in the end. So we flopped just bottom pair, nothing else. Easy check fold on that board. Nothing else to do. Trips with top kicker on the second table. You can consider to beat this one as well. I think we'll start with a check. Now we have a board. So let's bet small. Bombi Shmombi, sub table. Can we win? Nope. Let's see. The opponent just spots it. And I think we have to fold this. Easy call on the first table, and I think against bet We have clear race. And against check clear bet. Aces on the first, meanwhile. We'll just go with this. And so here we have as well aces. I will just peel these aces in 250 big blinds deep. And after 5 minutes, we can check this decision in the PLO trainer. So we might test flush. We unblock any pair here, so let's spot it. We make a boat on the first table. So I think we'll just spot it in the river. It would be kind of sad if he would spot to us. But call, I think, is fine. Okay, this is a good hand for the end of the stream. This is a good hand. Okay, so we are 3 hours live. Let's rebet our queens and stop other tables. So now we will check the results and we'll have around 30 minutes theory session with PLO trainer with our hands from today's session. So we have the last hand on PLO to 100. Let's play it. I will take a little water. So we won this one. So if you have any questions, I would be really happy to have some conversation with you as well. Just write me to the chat. Maybe somebody knows how I can switch to the undelayed mode. Can I do it without? I would ask it in the chat GPT later. So let's open the results and close all tables. I hope that we make a plus today. Yesterday it was, I'm not sure actually, it was 1000 or a little bit more plus, but pretty nice results for these stakes. So let's take PLO Pokercraft and check today's results. Oh, so yeah, 6 tables, you know, it's kinda hard to play in this fast format. So you have to be in a good focus to not lose your game. So let's start with PLO 200. And then we'll check others as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's take a green graph. So yeah, actually we played 2000 hands. We take one PLO 100. So let's take the graph right now. Okay, so now it looks much better. Oh, you don't see the. I will make it small for you. Yeah, so now you can see it. So we were down around 400 for today, and then we grind, and we were close to 1000, and in the end of the day we close to 800. So I will take you in the calculator. Calculator, let's do it. Let's see how much. If like 20, it's actually not hard to. It's like 14 big blinds, 14 big blinds per 100 for rake. So it's 140 for 1000 and 280 for 2000. So let's say 300 and a little bit more is let's 320 if we add other stuff. 320 big blinds, yeah. Oh, it's so crazy rake. So it should be around 640 minus with all these smaller stakes. So let's check them as well. Then we'll see. Now here we're actually in the minus in PL 100, yeah. So that was 1350 plus. So we'll see in the end minus 500 hands. It's too many calculations. And let's check the 500. 500 below 50. So it's 100 plus, but break even in the EV. So okay, let's take them all and try to make close review for rake and how we are going with all these hands. So it's 3000 hands. 2000 it was on the pillow 200. So all in all, and like 1001, okay, let's say 1000 we play on 100, it's 14, so 150 minus more. So it was 20. So it's like minus 600 rake we'll have to pay. Oh, I'm wrong. Can anyone calculate how many rakes we have to pay here? Just a second, I will try to calculate it with a soft. So 2000, let 100, and 14 big blinds into twice. So yeah, it's like, so we paid I think around 700 rake. So I would say that we are close to the zero today. If we don't have rake back, but in Denmark we have something around 20% of the rake back, and if you pay almost 700 of rake, so it's 20%, it's like $150 back. So all in all, let's fix around 150 for today in our results. It's always a pleasure to see a plus. They find it. Yes, and now let's shift to the. Let's change to the theory. So I would close the client. Then I could open the trainer. So yes, I already closed the client. So let's go to the PLO trainer and we'll check our hands. Pre-flop. some pre-flop, some post-flop. Yeah, let's take something like this. We have 20 minutes more. And if you have any questions, you are welcome for it. So first hand, do we need to 3-bet this one against the MP and button in such a deep environment? So let's take, I think in 100 is easy, the easiest 3-bet in the world. But in 100 or in like 250 big blinds, so yeah, here we 3-bet everything. But let's switch to the 200. And actually it is stars. Let's take the GG. Let's take the GG and see. 7-3. Yeah, the same in 100. Let's check 200. Maybe I'm mistaken how it's happening pretty often. Yes, it was a mistake, but actually pretty close. And it's like 200 and here we were in 250. In 250 big blinds. So I think the decision was closer. I think can 3-bet, could call this one. Let's see, this should we call ace queen 5-4 against early position here. Yes, we are in the deep environment, but I think it will still be nice in 100 as well. Yes, easy call, even with the 5. Even with the 5, it's still a call. Do we need to call this squeeze in this position? Let's check first in 100. In 100, and then we will check in 200 deep sticks. King 10-4. Easy fold in 100. What do we need? I think we need a 7. Yeah, we need a 7. And let's switch it to 200 deep. Do we have more space for calling with these types? Yeah, now it's much more closer, how you can see. So yeah, our decision is probably break even. So let's check this against the full stack and shorty. Let's take this full. It was MP and we want cutoff. So yeah, easy 3-bet. Maybe even with the 7s. Yeah, but what's going on when he is short? Do we need to 3-bet this or not? No, this is, why do you know this is super close? Just -3. And do we have 8s or we have 9s? Yeah, we have 8s. If we switch to the 9s, let's see. It's probably the same. So I think against shorty we have. Let's check against a little bit later position. Do we have the reason to 3-bet this one? Yeah, so it's still just 1 BB per 100. Yeah. Oh, but it's more profitable to call just on the button, but I don't think that we can call it on the cutoff. It's just a little bit profitable than on the bottom, so looks pretty standard. So we can 3-bet 100 bigs and if this guy, he opened a little bit too wide, so we can. So let's see this one in 150 blinds. We have 50 already. Let's start with this. It's UTG and button. And we are on the small blind with king jack 10 7 double. Yeah, this was a squeeze. Squeeze, especially with the high suits which we had, so we made a mistake. And with high suits, it costs really a lot, so we need to be more attention. Let's take in 100 pip. What have we do with this stuff? It's coming close. Okay, interesting. That's queens deeper. We need n8. Let's go. This is. Do we need to show on the flop? I think especially with backdoor flush draw, this is a good play. So let's check this. Pillow triangle as well. Bottom is small blind. It was jack 8. Kinda deuce. It was 5, but I think it's. Do we have closer? Maybe 4. We have. Oh, we have actually 5. And he just half pot. We have 10 10 9 deuce double. So yeah, you can see that this backdoor flush draw it's actually mixing. You can see here, but just with flush draw mostly raise. So it's kinda, yeah, you can do it whatever you want. Just don't fold this. Just don't fold this. So let's go to the next. Do we need to peel? We open in the UTG and the big blind 3-bet us. So the decision, do we need to peel this on the flop? Let's see. Early against big blind and the flop was 10 low. Kinda this. He just potted. He's a little bit shorty, but I don't think that it would change a lot of things. So yeah, we have to fold the half of our king, queen, jack 10. And we exclude the flush draw. And so it's almost all of them. Oh, sorry. King, jack 10. The half of them. So, but if we are with backdoor flush draw, so it goes half to call, and I think if we have a heart, so we will always call, yeah. So we need to have backdoor flush draw and flush blocker, so we have the possibility to bluff on the flush turns or rivers, and we have extra outs to continue on the turn. So do we need to open queen 4 on the MP? Let's see it. Queen 4. Yes, we do, but this is the break-even spot. So I think in this table we can open the players play pretty solid and it's not going too crazy, so it's okay. But if somebody 3-bets a lot, you can consider fold this one. What about these checks? Do we need to call 3-bet against big blind. And it's actually stars. Sorry, let's take the GG. I mostly worked with stars ranges, so now I have to relearn it a lot, because the GG rake environment is quite different. So we have actually 4-bet this one. Yeah, this I missed it, this hands mostly, but it's again the GTO ranges. I don't know pretty well this guy. So if we're not 4-bets, we should probably call. This is the next better option. And I know that solver likes deuces, but if we give a 3 call as well, 4 call, 5 call as well, and 6 4-bet. So solver likes to 4-bet bluffs this ace check against big blind 3-bet in range. So let's see. I think I remember that we should 3-bet the queens. This icon suited to the ace. 4, 5, even rainbow, even yeah. So like even ace, queen, queen, 3 rainbow. We have to 3-bet. We have to 4-bet bluff. 4, 5, 6 is fold rainbow, but 3-bet with suit. 7 is the same, and 9 is going with this. Let's check the tens. Do we 4-bet bluffs tens? No. Just for value with 10, 10, 7, and so yeah. So this jack without suit to the ace, we could 3-bet bluff to against big blind. And let's check this kinda merge race. King 10, 8 rainbow against big blind, but I think we'll choose small blinds. The ranges are pretty close. So let's take king 10, 8. And the guy bet half, the guy's a player bet half pot. So let's see, ace, queen, and what we had, 3, without backdoors. Actually, we should always call this, it was a mistake. So sometimes showing some backdoors. Yeah, and we had without any backdoors. Can you find it? Kind of this. So it's not a big mistake, but still mistake. So we have, do we raise a top pair? Yeah, we raise top pair with straight draw a lot, but some kind this we don't like. If we would have ace, let's take a jack. So like somehow with the jack it's much more likely to raise. And let's take without BDFD, backdoor flush draw. So not many. So yeah, mostly calling. So this is a question: do we need to call 4-bet? The opponent opens from early position. It was a cold call, I think, from the cutoff, and we squeeze. He's 4-betting us. Do we need to call this 4-bet? Let's see. Early cutoff. I think we have the squeeze here. Yes, this the 7. Have to squeeze with the 6-9. Ace of deuce and high suits. It's okay. So we squeeze. And the opponent's 4-bet. Now we have a decision. Ace, jack, 10, 7. So we are not folding a lot here actually. And let's see first, like double suited stuff without pair, we fold just 9%. So I could imagine that this is, yeah, this is a call, and fold is minus 1.3 EV. Do we need to call if even even this is calling with a low card? Which double suited stuff we have to fold with a king? Yeah. So like if we accept the king, so we are almost not folding, which is okay. So next question: do we need to peel this ace? The MP. Let's see. Ace. Yeah, so this is actually just a fold. And let's see. Can we peel this on the later position? So yeah, we can start peel this on the cutoff. What about 200 big blinds? Ace. So nothing changed. Even I think it even worse. Let's check here. Yeah, still folding. Do we peel this at least on the bottom? Ace, ace 10. So only on the button it's coming to break even, so we have to fold that one. Let's check, do we need to 3-bet this 9-8-6-4 against early position? Are we in 100? Yes, we are. So 9-6-4. Just fold and 3-bet is minus, so yes, just with the 5 we can do this 3-bet, which is reasonable. And actually I don't remember what was the question in this, so let's switch it. And here we are in 3-bet. I think the question was, it was open from the MP. It's, do we need to peel this pre-flop? So like the most questions coming from the pre-flop, especially with so high a rake. So let's see. Yeah, it's easy peel. About deuces. Deuces peel as well. 4s, 5s peel, 7s. Yeah, and if we peel here and then small blind peel as well, and this guy folds, so we should fold 18.3%. Do we fold our? No, this is easiest call. Do we have to fold with 7s? Even with the 7s, calling. So this hand's playing pretty nice, and I think it could be a little bit different if we will be out of position against the bottom. Let's see. No, it's even a better situation. We have to fold 7s here. Yes, 8s as well. So nice we are playing. So yeah, kinda. Here is something strange. The question, do we have to open our jacks? So let's make a few more for today, and then I will wrap it up. Wow, so this is easiest, yeah. Even you don't have even sync to fold this. It's like 20 big blinds per 100. Threes much more. Yeah, so like this is deuces. Deuces give you fives is almost break even. What about sixes? The same. So yeah, you can open this these deuces for easily tens, threes. Just break even, and with fours you have to fold, and then I think you need to have a sixes. Yeah, so deuces kind of play. So let's check in the same position with this low doubles, once double pairs single suited. So they will open as well. King 10, 9, 7 on the cutoff. Let's see. So yeah, it's 7 big blind per 100 for open, and do we call against? Oh, I think we have to call for when we are in position, but even out position is close to the break even, so we could possibly call. So how many left hands do we have from our? So yeah, this was my morning session where I played 2K. I will check it by myself later. So let's see, we have just a little bit, like around 5 hands more, so let's check them and then I will stop. So 7-6-6 against kind of this section. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually a call. I think even excuse me, even against MP cold call we could be in better shape. Yeah, worst, but still we can. What about 7? Yeah, 7 is give more equity for us. And the question, do we need 3 bets? Is in 150 deep, I think. So let's see. 7, 7, 3, 3. Yes, we have. It's quite 16 big blinds per 100. So these deuces we are calling. So it was 3 bet, and let's see if it would be in 100. A deep environment. 7, 7, 3. Just peel, and yeah. So we need 5s, I believe, for 3 bet. Yes, the 5s is the bottom. And we come into the end of our. I think I was checked it already. I think we have to call this hands. Pretty nice connected. So yeah, just triple suited go to the mark, and other stuff is calling, and double suited is for betting. So looks pretty standard. Check this, check 975, check 975. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Have to be just on the. Yeah, so it's close to the bottom of our open range, but here we have one short T. So yeah, it's kind of close to between open and fold. And let's check this 3 bet, and I believe this is one of the last hands for today. 7. Yes, this is easiest 3 bet. So huge. And 6 is kinda kills the hand totally. Interesting, yeah. So how one card can So like with 7 we can squeeze even against early position when we are on the MP. So this hand I would check by myself some in the future somehow. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it to have the at least some viewers, especially that who is for long period uh, to with me with your activities in the chat. I will be back tomorrow in the same time in the same place. So I will stream tomorrow. Will be Friday, so like from 1 p.m. to 16:30 p.m. Something around this will be live, and the same on the Saturday. So then I will have the free day on Sunday, and then I will be back on Monday and keep grinding. I still think it's nice to focus on this Russian cache and find out what I can here on stream. So yeah, thank you for today. I will try to rate you to some interesting channel with some people playing PLO as well. So let's see. Actually, not many. Most people playing Hold'em, I believe. So not many. Playing PLO. Let's see. Can we find someone? Tournaments. Okay, so here we have Down Santos. So let's write to him. So see you everybody. Thank you for today.
Mas ele comeu 15 assim. Era pra ter perdido mais 30, entendeu? Ele comeu 15 e do nada deu uma caganeira nele e teve que ir embora.
Mas no Omaha?
Não, Holden.
Quem ganhou no jogo ontem, além do Rodão?
Não, o Rodão chegou tarde, pô.